Class 6 deflector shields. Repulsor beam. Yeah, I thought that wasn't very important tech. Class 7 shields. So it's time to go to design school. Just in time for the Titan to be coming up here. Now, one of the issues that I guess we're going to run into. First off, let's equalize for now. Because we want to kind of bump through some of the stuff and decide what our big things is later. First off, so long colony ship. I don't foresee us colonizing anything else for the rest of the game. We could do a large ship. We could do a huge ship. I think maybe if we're trying... Well, there's a few things. First off, we don't want to stay in our colony base. First off, we need to pick a cool color. And we're going to keep it consistent. Like, I think blue's fine. The other thing is if we just take a look at what kind of ship that we have, we want to have one that will reasonably defend against things, reasonably be able to move around. It kind of sucks that I'm only at combat speed 2, but what can you do? We want our best combat computer. We want our best armor, but not our super best armor, because that takes up too much space. We want our best shields. Oh, that's why I can't do 2. I was about to say. Alright. There you go. Combat speed 3. That's a lot better. Alright, so sublight speed. We have some special devices. I haven't done a whole lot with this, to be honest. I mean, we can put a battle scanner on something again. The automated repair system is also something that I do want to consider. So I'm going to drop that in here for now. Because some of those, you take hits sometimes. That's going to be something, if I put it on a huge ship, it obviously gets a lot bigger. But that little auto heal can make a difference over time. I see Modnar saying internal stabilizer for +2 maneuverability. If huge, then repair also. I have a question about the maneuverability. Is that maneuverability just like this maneuverability, the class 2, class 3? Is that going to tell me how many spaces I can move in the battle, or is that also like dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge? Because I'm fine with it if it's for extra defenses. Okay, good. So, and see, that way we still have some room for weapons. This is all pretty good. So, combat speed and defenses, that's all really good, because we have our kind of razor blade rock thing here. Now, what are our best weapons that we have? Obviously, we just want to put, how many lasers on this? 17 lasers is all we can fit. That's actually a little distressing, because lasers, we should be able to fit a few more. But this is a large ship, not a huge ship. Now we have a fusion beam and a heavy fusion beam. Apparently we can only fit one heavy fusion beam here before we run out of space. We could fit 5 fusion beams. The thing with this is I'm starting to wonder, what kind of ship am I wanting to build here? Is this just going to be a laser boat that we support with like small missile things? Do we also want to put bombs on it is the other thing. We do have antimatter bombs, which are still good. Like, don't get me wrong. And then we have some other like utility things. Like a mass driver will have shield strength. That could be useful depending on who we're fighting. But the problem right now is that we're just kind of trying to overrun some opposition that's honestly outmatched. So it's kind of a tough call. Neutron blasters looks like it's something I could fit a little bit better, but if we do like take out one of these, and we can just make these kind of like a combined bomber thing here. I mean, 4 fusion beams on a ship. I still remember, like, on the Joker where we stacked... How much stuff? Well, it's not too bad. I guess my question is over here. We already kind of have a laser boat, and this laser boat design is not bad. At all. So, if we were to put some rockets on here... Yeah, that's my concern, is that we're doing not as much as we could for a large ship. Do I just take the whole upgrade and make a huge ship? No, I agree that it's kind of like we're trying to put everything in the kitchen sink on here. And if we do a huge ship, we got a little more room. Obviously, the huge ship takes a lot longer to build. But I think at this point, first off, I do like that design, so we're going to stick with it. So if we put the automated repair system as well in here, that okay, we go from 2,000 to something else. So size and power ends up counting for available space, I guess. All right. So we have scatter rockets. I think we may just make another little thing that's kind of an upgrade to the Rock Hero from this, because this ship's a little bit more of a hit and run. It has some tiny lasers and it fires some rockets. I think we're just going to kind of update this design space. So we're going to be getting rid of those in just a little bit. All right. So we have some fusion beams. Some heavy fusion beams. Those can all fit. So you're saying heavy fusion rocket or mash driver. That would be just kind of popping out from the rockets here. Let's see what the mash driver looks like on here. So if we get rid of some of these. Okay, so we're starting to run out of room a little bit. I don't think we need that many mash drivers. Okay, if I ditch the heavy fusion, one thing that's a little bit of a downer is that I lose a little bit of the range. But if this thing's already going to be auto-repairing, it can get a little up close and personal. And then we put some more of this on here. All right. That's a little intimidating here. Because these fusion beams, there's 17 of them. It's going to do a lot. If we take out a few of these, how many mass drivers can I fit? So it's kind of 1 for 1 with the space here. So 15, 10, and 4. I mean, for as defensive as this ship is, like we're putting a bunch of eggs in an EMC jammer. So this is one of those things where it's like it's very defensive. It's not going to be hit as much by missiles, although we actually could be throwing anti-missile rockets on it, but I don't think we need to do that much. I think this is okay. I mean, we don't have a heavy fusion beam on it, but if we do 15 fusion beams and going up to 16 damage here, it's interesting because the neutron blaster is 3 to 12, so 4 to 16. That's still gonna do some work. By comparison, if we turn this into a heavy fusion, that drops it down to 5. The thing is that we're trying to hit him with some things that ditches shield strength here. So fusion 15. I guess the question is, do I want 15 shots or 5 shots? I think I kind of want 15 shots. So let's deploy this. And Diamond, I mean, Diamond's a little too on the nose. So we'll call this, I don't know. I don't have a good clever name for it. So let's see here. Alright. I don't know if the pew-pew is necessary or not. I think it's necessary. Alright, other thing is this. First off, let's take a look real quick at our fleet screen. And how many of these ships are in service? Okay, we got some here, got some here, got some here. Here, here, and more importantly, up here and up here. So how critical of like our defense here? We got 8 of these and 6 of these. No, I mean, that's true. I can see exactly in the design screen. It says I have 72 of these. I just want to see where they're in service, because I do know that these guys are coming. And if I'm not going to be churning out ships this turn, I may want to wait until this fight resolves next turn before I actually make that design. However, we do have some rich planets that can go ahead and start changing production, and we're going to do that right now. Alright, so 19 years. Was hoping for a little more from you, but it's okay. We all try our best. We're going to set your rally point probably down here for now. Let's see, Fulgor, who's been building so hard for so long. 13 years. That's fine. We'll set your rally point down here. Homeworld, which is doing a lot of work on the research here. We're going to change you around. Now, this is one of those things where I can dump some credits in here, but even then, 12 years is still fine. I mean, we're only going to have you build 1 or 2. This is literally just to get things started. So let's send you to Adorn. Because we want to defend our obviously all on the border tech worlds. And then let's see. You are building okay. We're going to need you to send some people. Not yet, but in a little bit. It's a little annoying that I can't have these guys just move into other stuff, but I guess teching out's fine right now. You got 2 years on a friendship. I think that construction carries over. Maybe. Yeah. They're huge. I got some suggestions from people about what to name the huge ships, and I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you or anything. I'm just trying to keep this moving. So there are other series, like when I do another run of this in the near future, where I'll very happily take a ship name, ship request. I don't actually have like anything set up. It's like, here's a tip jar. Go put a tip in here and you'll get to name a ship. And I honestly, I talked about that in my YouTube channel update a little bit. Any money or income like that, I'd rather put towards a charity that actually does things, preferably for some kind of prisoner legal services or families of those who are incarcerated. The hard part for me, one reason I haven't been able to fully set that up yet, is that I'm trying to find suitable organizations that work on a local level that are actually doing what they should instead of just pocketing money, and that's a little bit of a problem. Okay, so we got a bunch of huge ships building. We got a few other planets that are going to be building transports. This is a long time on a turn. No, that's true. And that's something I didn't realize or I forgot about, that you can just mess around with this. But since we're getting rid of the hype speedy speed, but I kind of want to base the design off of it, we'll just do that next turn. Turn! The High Council. We have 24 votes! We could actually nearly knock the Reptara to victory right now. But the thing is that if I vote for the Reptara, is anybody else going to vote for the Reptara? We're going to continue to voting. We're going to not vote for the Reptara this time. No offense. We're going to vote for the person who's actually next door to us, that we don't want us to hurt us at this point. And everyone is abstaining. Oh, look, they're all voting for this guy. Alright, so nobody wins. Not even me. But this is what I was saying before, is that sometimes, like, things get a little nuts. Alright, so there's some monitors yet again. Triangle laser, go. Missile launch, go. Missile launch, activate. So we're down a little bit here. Heavy laser, that's not going to do nothing. You got a lot of missiles. Let's fire some missiles on you, because we're going to do a lot of damage here. Let's send you over here. Let's send the rockets over here. Pew, pew, pew. So we're down to 10. That's to be expected. Like I said, that's one of the downsides of the design that we made, and it's kind of an intentional choice to a point of just having to deal with the fact that we don't have, like, good missile defense, but we're fixing that. So these jokers, this has been a good ship design, but we are gonna be ditching it pretty soon. I'm going to be ditching you guys pretty soon. Fire all the things, or just one of the things. Alright, so... ship combat here. So we have a huge ship with the battle scanner. 15 fusion bombs. A shit ton of rockets. Okay. This is actually going to be a little bit of a problem. And what are their defenses at? Yeah, I was promised that this would not be an issue here. Alright. Okay, so we got them a little bit. So fusion rockets here. We're just going to try to pump you in here and see. Let's see. They have missile defense of 3, shield class not super high. Obviously the laser's not going to do anything. We have 3 friendships here. We're going to try to dance just as long as we can. I love the neutron blaster says 0 here, even though I know for a fact it's more. So if we shot some neutron blasters here, we did some reasonable damage. So we lost a lot of laser triangles. It makes me a little sad. Probably just a strategic retreat at this point. So the Titan is actually a Titan. Alright. So ship combat here as well. We should be able to win this. So if... oh god. Again, guys! Okay. Well... that's what I get for doing the auto battle. Our ships have scouted their homeworld. Obviously, we're going to bombard their homeworld. Hooray. They have bombarded this place just a little bit. And they're happy. It wasn't a very nice thing to do in the council. The will of the Reptar is always correct choice to make. Don't slip up again, dirty your race. It's fine. Okay, so we've completed missile bases. Finally, we are attacking like a pro. Finally, we're attacking like a pro. Alright. So now that we know that they have a bunch of rockets, that's something that we're going to have to deal with. Let them upgrade their bases here real quick. Industry is like super necessary right there. Kind of want to know what that is. Alright, so that's not another huge ship. Oh, holy. So you guys took me on, bombed it, and are now leaving. I think that's because the Reptara have just decided to knock on their door. So that's a bit of a boon for us. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, anyway, we I just put the mouse over on my Twitch chat like that matters. Okay, well, we're not in a terrible shape. We do have one Tengu that's going to be coming over here, so obviously we got to drop you guys down here. It's a little annoying that you all are retreating. You guys aren't doing anything. Harvey's actually back under Cylon control. I still think this is a group we need to target. Because after all, they don't like us. They're getting eaten up by everybody else. We have a tech advantage on them. Alright, let's see. Where can we invest our much needed money here? First off, let's do the redesign thing. So speedy speeds, you've done good. Bye-bye. Alright. Now we're going to upgrade your color, but we're going to keep the design here because we're kind of trying to stay in the same design space. So this is going to be Class 3, Attack Level 5. With some better shields. We may have to drop off some of these shields, but 36 hit points is really nice for a medium ship. Look at how few weapons we have available, though. Alright, so Where are we making some cuts? Like right now. Yeah, I could see about a fusion beam in a small hull. I'm going to try with the medium here. And how close are we? We got 1, maybe 2. Like, I'm going to need something that fires some rockets. We do have... Well, we actually have, like, this thing. And I don't think we have anything better than the scatter pack rockets right now. So... yeah, I think we just stick with the rock here. Despite its tendency in auto battles to run away, I think that's going to be sufficient for now. So we put a mash driver on there. That must have just been a misclick. Okay, how can we make this work? Obviously, by increasing that. Let's see. So if we drop the armor just a little bit, because 36 is a lot of health. 18 is not enough. Okay, we drop down to class 5. That could work. Like, 1 fusion beam is nice. If I could put 2 fusion beams here on a medium hull, that would be good. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, we're so close. Alright. I like that. It has a little bit of missile defense, not a ton, but a little. It has speed. It has 2 fusion beams, which is great because we can drop these out in a hurry. So we're specializing a little bit. We're not putting in an internal stabilizer. If we wanted to, we could, and we could take out one of these. But I think I'm going to stick with just letting these be disposable laser boats. That's fine. We're going to stick with this because, once again, we're trying to go a little faster. But I think, yeah, so Mark III, Class 4, Dura Alloy. You can't have everything when you're doing a medium fleet, but I'm starting to like the let's specialize here a little bit. You know what? That's actually a laser triangle pew-pew already. So if we just made an upgraded one, I think we have. Well, that's fine. These are still useful in our fleet, so I'm going to hold on to them right now. Let's do a different design then. Oh yeah, designing ships is a nice little puzzle. So we're going to name this... That seems appropriate. Granite? No. Fusion. I can't spell. Fusion. Whoosh. Because I am immature, and that is what I do with my ship names in this game. Alright, so right now we have some laser throwers. We have colonies building these massive things. I still do want to make kind of like a midline large ship that takes a lot of these benefits and adds some missiles to them. We'll see. All right. Okay, so y'all are still doing the rock hero. That's good. We need to just change you all to building these. And we're going to set your rally point over here. Yeah, I'll check that in just a second, just so you can see. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to see how many you can build. 1 per turn's fine. You're a fertile planet. You're going to need to be building some other stuff out in just a little bit. 3 per turn's amazing. Okay. Let's set your rally point. Not there. Okay, I don't know what rhyme or reason I have for missing the rally points on this. So you're here. Rally to you. That's okay. And you're still building 2 of these per turn, which is fine, because we've determined that we actually do need some missiles, if nothing else, to keep the computer honest. So is there anything else we can do? Any other planet where we can have somebody building something? I think it's going to be Tellus. After Tellus is done... I'm going to go for ship volume first. We have a lot of large ships here already. We're going to build some of these after we do the defensive upgrade. I'm just going to go ahead and... we're going to do the upgrade first, and then once that's done upgrading, we'll move this kind of down. Can we do 3 per year? I don't think... Yeah, we can't do 3 per year. That's fine. So anything to put y'all on the front lines. We still do need some rocket ships out here. Adorn's not really being terribly well defended right now. Oh boy. Space Bears. You guys are in trouble. But you're sending transports back to Gorgon to try and take it back. Oh, the Klackon are knocking. Okay, let's see here. Designs. Prototype. Since we just talked about this. If we put a fusion beam on a small. And we do sublight engines. Maneuverability 3. Oh, wait. Boop! No, I can't. It's like, I always trick myself because I'm like, hey, the count's 0. No, the count's 1. Alright. We could do a neutron blaster at this point. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but when you upgrade and research higher techs, doesn't it actually give you, like, it lowers the size profile of some of your other stuff, or is that literally just, the whole... What word am I looking for? Or is that just the whole point of construction tech? Is added bonus there. Okay, so you guys are okay. You guys are okay. I know I'm not doing a great job micromanaging these things, but it's fine. Who is our closest planet that is building a big thing? Let's give Hemet some money. All right, colonies. Alright, so industry view, interesting here that it's not showing what's actually currently being produced, but it's okay. We'll, we know what we're doing here. Until we don't. Garnet. Transfer funds. Can we actually... We can cut down a few years on these. Alright, so that's why we have trade income, I guess, right? So that'll give us some huge ships to actually push in, and once we get some of these huge ships going... We're going to eat the Cylon before the Cylon eat us. Also, you guys are building up, and you guys are building up. We have a pretty sizable force over here. I half wonder if that's coming for me, or if that's coming for the Reptara. I have a feeling, considering they could have taken back this world, that it's coming for the Reptara. Alright, so good job bombing your own people that got replaced by rocks. That's really nice. Okay, ship combat at the homeworld. Please don't auto-run. You didn't auto-run, hooray. Bombard it, yes, especially because it's the homeworld. They're still bombarding, jerks. Okay. So you all can just do factories right now, that's fine. And you've completed 3 missile bases, so you need to grow, and once you grow, I think I'm going to have them producing ships as well. Let's see if we can go ahead and just set. We're gonna do a few more of these, more of the whooshes. Okay, so 300 and how many years for a missile base or shield level? You know, we got to get your industry up, so this is actually fine. And then your defenses, we actually don't care as much about Seraphim's defenses at this point. Seraphim looks like a prime place to be building. Let's build... We don't have too many people building missile boats right now. So let's see how many you can build. Alright, 3 per year. That's Seraphim, that's fine. And if we look up here at Seraphim, we set your rally point down to Adorn. And that way we're going to have some combined arms kind of stuff going on. Eventually, Chrysalon, we are going to put them back on tech. This is just kind of a temporary... Oh, we actually are starting planetology. Hooray. That's going to be important if our next tech that we can get will allow us to terraform again. Because that's going to make us kind of transition things. Okay, we have spy reports, and they don't really matter. Are we actually actively spying on these guys? We're hiding. Let's poke the bear a little bit. We're not going to... Last time we spied on the Klackon, they didn't really care. They kind of see us as like flies on the wall. They say 32 systems, we've grown too large. Guys, I got some news. Alright, so espionage again. We'll put you guys up here again. Like, here's our status right now. The Clackant just continues to grow. Like, we're growing in power relatively well compared to everybody except the leaders. Like, this is logarithmic at this point. It's fun. Next turn. More Flooshes. More ship battle. They literally just built a missile base. It is now gone. Hack the planet. Yes. Okay, you finish your planetary shields. That's honestly pretty important. This is fine. Like I said, if Ray's still in here, I'm really impressed with how the auto assignment of stuff tends to work. It really does just go right for doing just what you need instead of needing to micro all the time. I do appreciate that. Okay, what are you guys? You guys are just in trouble. And I'm sorry my voice cracked when I did that. I feel like I need to keep you all on the defensive here. I'm going to move you up here. So if we want to take on the Cylons at this point, I think it is probably better for me to wait until I have some huge ships out, just so we can see them in action. Especially because, once again, the Cylons, they do have some tech we don't have. So why are we not spying on them? See, this is a little irresponsible with me. Like, we could be spying and stealing these techs from people. Like, we're gonna fight it. We're gonna fight them anyway. What's the harm? That's something that I've learned to pay better attention to later on, but now I'm here. So 80, 89 population. I'd love to be more aggressive. I think we're just gonna have to stick to regular aggression, though. So if we send transports from here, it's gonna take a while, but we gotta bomb it out anyway. All right. 23, 25, then 49. All right. And I don't remember if I synced them up. So let's check that one more time. And we did sync them. Okay. No, that's exactly one of the reasons I wanted to get Zorterium, is that I want to make sure there's no questions about who's going to win, who's going to lose, who's going to draw. All right, so since you guys, you're doing a good job producing ships, let's produce some people as well. So do we have any upgraded fleet ships up here yet? No, but they're coming. Like, there's rocket heroes, there's other things. I know we're spreading ourselves a little too thin, but I really would like to take Sizzla and Kordath before we move. I mean, Luzloth could be good as well, but we're eventually going to have to draw a line that says, oh, interesting, they are reinforcing that place with some monitors. Maybe the AI has caught wise to my battle plan. We'll see, though. They're kind of just running all over the place. How are we doing on research? Okay, so our exploitation's okay, except for like right here. All right. I still am not exactly sure if that's a good research amount to have at this stage of the game, but it's fine. We got even more ships. Bombard, yes please. All right, so maximum population at Boral. I said I wanted to build ships, so let's build ships. 2 per year is fine. I'm gonna set a rally point to Adorn for them too. All right, so Nazem. Yeah, 5 per year is a good start. So you guys are gonna be good. You know what? Let's actually, since you're producing so much, let's have you build one of the huge ones here. That'll be fine. And you guys are already building. Yeah, and see, that's the problem, is that I'm having to do a lot of fighting. And look at all these giant ships. This is where the Clackant, or whatever they're called, may actually be coming for us. So whatever planets we take at this point might just be a consolation prize. Do we just go for a consolation prize at this point? I mean, they're not sending any ships after us here. We do have some reinforcement ships coming over here. We gotta kind of wait for that to happen, though. And we have transports that are coming ever so slowly. All right, this is fine. We've got a lot of money. Once you're done, I kind of want. Ugh, terrible at this. Kind of want you guys just to finish your ship so you can go back to research. All right. And then we'll see how badly our tech gets stomped, because it's gonna be fun. Spy reports, freespyreports.com. Confessing to spies. Wow, they shut down 3 of our spy networks. That's like totally getting dunked on. They learned pulson missiles. Cute. All right. So more battle. Okay. Bombarding is fun for everybody. Okay, the Reptara. Fusion rifle could be good. Don't really care about that. Personal absorption shield is much better here. Like, we could get Omega V-Bomb, which we're already researching. We do need better missiles. None of this construction's really going to help keep us in the race here. Alright. Let's do weapons. Cool, fusion rifle. Alright, so our ground combat's going to be, like, really good now. Let's see. So you guys are doing ship and defenses. Maybe you need more than one missile base. Alright. So we're still building. By the way, did they catch us or do they care? Alright, so they don't really... We're just like flies to them at this point. We got a lot of little ships that are building. So that's a plus. The Bulrathi are destroyed. Hooray. Okay, so... Tharbad. We're gonna need defenses on you. I'd love to be converting straight to research. So yeah, the Bulrathi are gone. We officially have a border with these guys now. So we're gonna learn real fast what's what. Okay, so we officially have some ships here. You guys are all rallying down here like it's a good thing. So once you rocket ships get back over here, which is kind of a big oversight for me to miss it, we'll send our other ships over. I'm pretty sure the Clackett won't, but it's worth a shot. Ha! Well, we tried. Technology, what do you have? They don't like our toys. That's fine. We could threaten them, but we're not going to. So, exchange technology. None of that stuff we really want. Also, we just stole something that we wanted from you. They're at war with the Mentalon. Can you guys be at war? Okay, they're at war with us. You're not at war with anybody. Alright. So we have transports that are going to be there in 4 years. We need to send some people over here to take this place. But it may end up being this group, to be honest. So let's send y'all down over here. Because right now they're not trying to attack our backline. They're just trying to reinforce over here. And the longer I let them reinforce, the worse it's going to be for me. So maybe we can kind of do a changing of the guards. We got our first whooshes over here. Do I dare? I think I do. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Worst case, I just have to retreat. There's a lot of monitors that are coming too. This is probably a bad idea. But it's fun! It's a game. Alright, bombarding some more. That's fun. Fun for me, I guess. Okay, Telus has completed upgrading their missile bases. That's good. 4 ships a year is great. You're building more defenses is great. That's all nice. So, oh. Well, look who's been expanding north all of a sudden. So the Reptara... Hang on. We may have an engagement here. You guys are moving into this place. I mean, I know they're building up right here. You're falling all the way back. I wonder if they're already fighting. So they're trying to sabotage us. That's cool. Everybody's trying to sabotage us, which is apparently the rule here. So there's no open fighting yet, but I have a feeling that that's coming here. All right. Okay, so we have 12 whooshes here. Let's send y'all over here. Right now you're just refitting for industry, which is good, but you need a little more ship growth. Or a little more growth. Aldorn over here is researching. I'd love to have more planets researching, but this is just kind of how it is right now. I think you need... Well, you're almost there. You're actually almost there. Good. Okay. I don't know if we'll be doing much more than teching with these guys, but it took them long enough to build up their industry. So 6 years, 5 years. We're suddenly a little low on money. Huh. Did we, like, lose some trade agreements or something with somebody? Trade. Audience, please. Trade treaty for lots of money. I like it. Okay. So we're helping their economy, but they're helping our economy. Let's see if the human here can actually do good. Trade doesn't go into the reserve. Good to know. All right, so bombard again. Yes, please. 39, no factories. Oh, they want us to go to war. Okay. I don't really want to go to war with a group that has such a giant buildup on the border. So I'm going to decline. Maybe they'll ask me to go to war with them, but that's what we wanted. We did say, please have the AIs fight with each other. That would be, like, the bestest. So, engage trying here. I guess we can invest in a gate just a little bit. If I could find it. Alright, so they're going to grow and get back there. Alright. So we almost have it. No, I definitely... Look at this. Let's take a evaluation here for a second. I'm building some huge ships, but they're all on our border right now. If we can get them off our border, we may be able to take on the Mershan. Maybe. They may already be fighting. Yeah, they're at war with the Reptara. Winner, space ant or space mantis dinner, and a side of reptile, I guess. Alright, so all you guys are coming over here to defend this. That's actually a lot of monitors. I may not be able to take that with this contingent, but it's okay. I love that they're pouring all their defenses in here. You're pouring all your defenses in there. It may be time. Yeah. Harvey was a good place while it lasted. We have a pretty big fleet over here that we can take on Pavlov. They have level 5 planetary shields. So we maybe could do a little bit better with some huge ships. I think I'll still wait for the huge ships there. Alright. So bombard for 45. We're probably okay. Alright, so trade agreement Sure, we'll back out of it in just a minute. And we're going to decline this war. Alright, so I'm going to take a moment because I just got a few things that came in. I'll be right back, and we're going to see kind of where this goes before I close out the stream. Should be able to go for another good chunk of time. So thanks for watching. I will be right back.